There are 24 different starters that spawn in the Indigo Disc DLC, and I'm going to show you guys how you can unlock them as soon as possible so you can start finding them, shiny hunting them, collecting them, because that's a lot of starters. Let's show you how to get them. So when you first come to the terrarium, you're going to have a lot of Pokemon spawning in 4 different quadrants on the map. The 4 quadrants will spawn different kinds of Pokemon depending on what typings they are. We got Icy region here, we got Watery region, we got Savannah region, and Canyon regions, okay? So they'll all have different Pokemon in them, and they're locked into those different areas. However, what you have when you first get here, and even when you're playing through the entire story, is not the limit of what you can get, okay? It actually is restricted at first. So the starters do not spawn when you first start playing through the DLC, but you can of course target that and you can get them to spawn faster rather than later if you're more interested in doing that. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So what you need to do is you want to come to the League Club room in the Blueberry Academy. It's the last one on the list, and this is the place. This is what it looks like. You've probably been here. You will have had to have come here at some stage, and all you have to do is go over to the computer after you've started your journey here. Now, on the computer, you get the introduction on how to contribute BP to unlock different things. Some different things, like they cost a bit of things here and there. Some of them are not that useful. There are some very useful things in here, however, and I will cover all of that. But towards the bottom of the list, we do have these gems right here. Four very, very expensive options. Terrarium Club stuff here, boost biodiversity in the savanna, the coastal, the canyon, and the polar biomes. Now, these cost 3000 BP, but the good news is, in order to unlock all the legendary stuff, you have to actually do the missions to get this BP in the first place. So you can just go ahead and grind a couple of missions until you have your 3000. I have 3000 up there, and I'm going to boost it in the canyon biome. I want to increase my Pokemon spawns in the canyon biome. So let's go ahead and do that right now. That's my canyon biome done. There's 3,000 gone. And we get our Rotododo thing going on here. And what is it? Hi, Terry from the Terrarium Club. Thanks so much for your support. Thank you, Blaines. We're ready to fine-tune the terrarium's environmental settings. Using your BP you donated us today, we'll be able to upgrade the environments of the canyon biome. New Pokemon will be able to live there now, including Wild Litten. You can now encounter more species of Pokemon. Okay, so it just says Litten here. However, the good news is you only have to do this once for each quadrant. That's the good news, because you will actually unlock a whole bunch of different starters once you do this. So this right here is actually an image showing the locations of all the different starters that appear in the 4 different quadrants. What I just did was I unlocked these starters here, these 5 in the canyon biome, and I'm going to go ahead and catch some of these. So they did say Litten spawns here. We also got Squirtle, Trico, Turtwig, and the pig. Okay, so let's go ahead and catch some of these guys because I actually need them as well. So my map appears to say that Litten spawns around here near the Canyon Outdoor Classroom. So I'm just going to drop down a little bit north off of this place and have a look. It seems to show a picture of it in the grass. So let's just see if it gets it right. It's obviously not going to spawn in the classroom itself, but maybe down here somewhere. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, I found a Squirtle just chilling by the water right here. That's actually fairly close to what it showed on the map, but there's our Squirtle. Let's go ahead and get our hands on that puppy. Bam, a Squirtle is out. There's actually Squirtles around the place as well. It's not really just one location. As you can see, I got quite a few here just north of where I said, which was the classroom. And there's one right there in the mud. There's one over there, another one. So yeah, it doesn't look like they're too restrictive to where they actually spawn, which is good. That's very good. So here we go. I'm looking for that Litten though. Found a Trico just chilling up to the east of the classroom, up the cliffs. So here we go. That's obviously a different place from what it says here. So I don't think you have to worry about this picture. They do seem to spawn all around the biome, as I can tell from now. I'm going to show you guys on the map where I am right now for this Trico. So I got that Trico right here on this plateau in the canyon section. So yeah, they do spawn in various different places. That's very different to what that little picture I showed you shows actually, but obviously they will spawn in multiple places. So I'm still hunting for that Litten. There's our pig. There's our pig. All right, and there's a whole load of Squirtles over there. So yeah, all right, they're not as rare as I was thinking they might be. But as you can see, these stars are easily findable here around the place once you've upgraded your biome. So folks, that's how you unlock all your starters. If anything, this is good for showing you what starters spawn in what area, so you can spend your 3000 wisely. But the images, locations doesn't really matter. It doesn't seem they spawn pretty much anywhere, so you'll be able to find them all over there. I, of course, chose one with only 5, and the other sections do have more spawning in them, so do keep that in mind when you make that decision. You're going to need them all for your decks anyway, but pretty nice to get your hands on them that way. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. If you're interested in getting more info about the DLC, you need those guides. How do you get the new Pokemon? Well, you can. There's some guides there on my channel to show you how to evolve all the newbies that have been added in the Indigo disc. So thanks for watching this. Hopefully you found it useful, and I'll see you around in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.